It's Skip Flusher and Cooper. And Cooper's sort of a lazier side of things horse. And so he generally likes to break down from gait. He'll go from a trot to a walk or a lope to a trot, whatever, he'll always come to the slower gait. And there's a couple reasons horses do that. And for him, it's oh no, I don't want to work. He was overexposed in a program previously. And so he thinks any level of work or ask is just going to be bad for him. So if you ask him to do whatever, he has to think a little bit and go, oh, okay, you're a decent guy, I'll try it. So we're getting past a lot of his issues, but this is one of the remaining ones, is he just will break down, break down, break down. So the object is to make loping the easiest of the choices he has. Just loping, and I'm not going to mess with him very much. I'll have to steer a little to stay in camera range, but normally I'll lope the whole arena and I'll just leave him alone. I won't do anything. So I want loping to be the reward. The work is going to be when he breaks down, I'm going to put him in a smaller circle and I'm going to push with my legs. Instead of just kind of relaxing and put him in the circle, let him circle, I'm going to drive him. And that's a lot of work. So then you'll see eventually, I hope you'll see, he goes, you know what, loping's way better choice. Now the other option people do is they just constantly kick him up, kick him up, kick him up. But that gets pretty old for the horse and pretty old for the rider. I'd rather go in and try to fix the problem, change his mind and how he thinks about it, versus just physically just keep beating on him. So let's have a go here and see what we get into. And I bet my money's on him having a very lethargic departure on this first ask to lope. There you go. Not terrible, not great. So all I'm going to do with my hands is just keep him in the camera range. And I can feel him already. He's balanced, so he feels pretty good. But he's already thinking about having a try at breaking down. Like you can see right here, his gait changes a little bit right there. And there it is. So we're going to work. Keep going, work. And now I'll let him back into this lope. Again, kind of a lethargic departure. A little resistance there. He wants to go the whole arena. So this feels a little better. He's picked up his pace a little bit. He's a little more responsive. He's a little lighter under me. Sometimes these horses that break down, it feels like you're just pedaling a worn out bike or something. And there it is. He kept going. He felt me start to turn. And there he is. Okay, work. This is all falls under make the wrong thing hard and the right thing easy. So I'd rather him not spin, but he's an expert at taking the path of least resistance and trying to take anything you ask and make it as easy as he can for him. So he feels pretty good. He's just kind of bopping along. Right here, I can feel him starting to, there it is. Okay, we got a little resistance there. He doesn't like work, but he hasn't decided that loping's the way to get out of it yet. Now this is a nice lope. He feels balanced. He's brought up his energy a little bit. This is markedly different. Like this is nice. I don't feel him resisting me. I don't feel him lack of effort. I don't feel him trying to break down. This is nice. So normally, the trick is once you get a good try to reward that. So I'm going to make this my last lap, unless he breaks down again, and then I'm going to ask him to break down. So he was a good boy. That last bit there, he really came to life, decided this is so much easier just to float along in an easy lope versus trying to cheat back and resist and, you know, fight it all the time. So I made breaking down and fighting it even harder so that the lope was easier. Now, this is a fix for the psychological part of this. Make sure your horse doesn't have any physical issues, and that's why they're having trouble. That's number one. We know he doesn't. He's been checked by a vet. He just had a massage a couple days ago. He's in great shape. This is a resistance issue from the previous trainer who overworked him. So make sure you're approaching it in the right way for the right reasons. Anyway, if any of that made sense, please subscribe.